It's time for GMA3, back on U.S. soil. 18 people evacuated from the cruise ship at the center of the hantavirus outbreak. Arriving in Omaha overnight, we're on the scene with the latest. Unboxing emotions.
What are you opening? Oh, my wedding dress.
The trend taking social media by storm, turning old memories
Haven't seen you in years.
into new moments. And gearing up for an out-of-this-world event.
Strap in.
As Pedro Pascal takes us to a galaxy far, far away.
This is the way. What
He's telling us about The Mandalorian and Grogu before it flies into theaters. It's time for GMA3.
All right, it sure is time for GMA3. Hello, everyone. I'm Will Reeve.
And I'm Rhiannon Alley. We are here with Ike Ajachi. We are so glad all of you could start your week with us on this Monday. And coming up, we have loved Mark Ballas on Dancing with the Stars for more than 20 seasons. He is now going to the other side, though. He's going to judge the next pro on dancing. He is here to tell us all about the new show and much more.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. And Dr. Darian Sutton tells us about the top 3 pains you should never ignore and when the ER should be your next stop.
Important info there, but we do begin with more important info here on the hantavirus outbreak. 18 people evacuated off that cruise ship. They've arrived in Omaha, Nebraska overnight. That's where we find Victor Oquendo with the latest. Hello, Victor.
Hey, Will, we just heard from a number of officials at the National Quarantine Unit here in Omaha. We have a better idea of what is going on inside. First, everyone will be assessed at least for the next few days. Here are the numbers. 17 Americans, 1 British national who lives here in the U.S. Of those, 15 are in quarantine. They are in good shape, safe after a successful transfer. They are all asymptomatic. 1 is in a biocontainment unit. They were showing symptoms, but they have been assessed and they are doing well, no longer symptomatic, told they have a good appetite, though tired from the long journey. 2 more are in Atlanta. They are at Emory, being evaluated there at the moment. Unclear why they were separated. Passengers are in the assessment phase for at least the next few days. They will have the option to stay here for 42 days. That is the maximum incubation period for the Andes virus, or if they are not symptomatic, they can isolate and quarantine at home. French officials now say that 1 of the 5 French passengers evacuated has tested positive for the virus, their health deteriorating, now in a special infectious disease hospital. The last few remaining on that cruise ship will be removed today. The World Health Organization and officials here stress that if you were not on that cruise ship, the risk remains very low. Guys.
All right, we're going to keep following this. Victor Oquendo, thank you for that. We turn now, though, to our first look at the forecast for Memorial Day travel as concerns continue to grow over rising fuel costs and airfare amid the war with Iran. Our transportation correspondent, Gio Benitez, has the latest. Hey, Gio.
Hey, Rhiannon. Yeah, it's incredible to think that already we're seeing $4.50 a gallon for regular unleaded. That's the national average right now. And it's quickly approaching that $5 record that we saw back in 2022. And still, people are going to be traveling for Memorial Day weekend. That's in 2 weeks. AAA is out with the projection. So let's look at those numbers right now. Some 45 million Americans are projected to venture out at least 50 miles from home. Of those, more than 3.5 million are expected to fly, while 39 million will be hitting the roads. But if you're planning to drive for Memorial Day, filling up that tank for your road trip, as we've been talking about, that's going to cost you. Gas prices are about $1.35 higher than they were last Memorial Day, according to AAA. And remember, we're still 2 weeks away, so anything can happen there, and we may see that even higher. This means that filling up the average sedan, like a Toyota Camry, will run you an extra $17.55. A larger SUV, like a Chevy Suburban, more than $32 more. So guys, it is crystal clear here that even though people are seeing very expensive prices there at the gas pump, they still want to get away. They want to have fun with their family and friends for Memorial Day weekend. So a lot to watch there. It's going to be very busy, no doubt, guys.
All right, thank you so much, Gio.
Thank you, Gio. All right, now to the hack of online education platform Canvas. The CEO of its parent company issuing an apology, but there are still questions and concerns with it back online as students at thousands of schools get set to take final exams. Elizabeth Schulze has the latest. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey, Ike, yeah, students across the country are gearing up for finals this week that were postponed after that massive hack of the online learning platform Canvas. The company does say it's fully back online and is conducting a comprehensive review of the cyber attack that could take weeks to complete. The CEO of Canvas's parent company apologizing to 8,000 K-12 schools and universities that use this software. It's really the main way for many students to see materials from class, submit assignments, check grades, and communicate with teachers. But late last week, when students tried to log in, instead what they saw was this ransom note from hackers warning schools to negotiate a settlement by the end of the day, May 12th, or everything will be leaked. The hackers claim that they accessed the personal data of 275 million people, including names, email addresses, and messages between students and teachers. Canvas does now say that course content and submissions were not compromised. If you are a parent or student, they say that your school is the main point of contact to find out specifics on how your data might have been breached, guys.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Elizabeth. Coming up, Dr. Darian Sutton, he's seen it all in the ER. He tells us the top 3 pains we should never ignore. All right, back now with a GMA Health Alert. We've all done it. Blame heartburn or a stomach ache on a big lunch, gobble aspirin for a recurrent headache. Just push through and keep going. But there are some pains not only you should not ignore, but should address right away. Our medical correspondent, Dr. Darian Sutton, an ER doctor, is here to tell us all about the top 3. All right, I want to start with chest pain, right? Yeah. How do you know the difference between something that might be like heartburn or something that you should seek immediate attention for?
It can be really difficult, I have to say. I often talk to patients in the emergency room. They're coming in with chest pain, and they're often just as confused. I don't know if this is something that is an emergency or if it's just due to a bad lunch. So it's really about the history where you begin to understand the risks. Number one, heartburn is, it often feels something that we can probably associate, that burning, acidic feeling that you can get after eating a fatty meal or even an acidic meal. And this often comes after either A, you've eaten something, or B, you've eaten something and then change your position. For example, you quickly lay down. You know, those are moments where that can increase the risk of heartburn. Now, chest pain can feel like heartburn, but the history is important. If you're getting chest pain while you're exerting yourself, running to catch a bus, or running up a flight of stairs, or in the middle of an argument, those are concerning signs that your heart is having stress in a moment of exertion. And that pain can not just present as pain, but also a heaviness, a squeezing, sometimes a pressure that feels like it radiates to your arm or your back. And women are so important to talk about these symptoms because they may not present as we textbook or classically see them in the textbook. For women, they can present as sudden nausea, crushing fatigue, or even an impending sense of doom. These are all symptoms that you want to pay attention to, again, in the environment that increases that risk when you're exerting yourself.
Okay, what about headaches? Because people get headaches a lot. When do you know it's something more serious and you should go to the ER?
Another important question. The main thing we focus on in the emergency room, or at least what ER doctors are listening for, is if this is sudden and severe. If it's the worst headache of your life, those are reasons why you should talk to a medical professional and get examined. And also pay attention to the symptoms that come with it. Are there other symptoms that signal your brain is having a difficult time communicating with your body? Difficulty talking, numbness, tingling, weakness. Those are signs that are concerning and should be evaluated. And then after trauma, you know, we all have hit our head at least once or twice, but if you hit your head and lose consciousness, that is a medical emergency that you need to be evaluated for.
What about stomach pain? What are the red flags there?
Yeah, well, stomach pain, what we pay attention to is whether or not only is it sudden or severe, but is it focal, meaning is there a specific pinpoint place where you're feeling that pain? When I'm talking to patients with abdominal pain, my favorite question is to point with one finger where that pain is at. That helps me understand what testing we need to do to get to the bottom of the answer. Also, understanding your risk. If you've had a history of surgery, if you know you have a history of gallstones, another common problem that causes stomach pain, or even if you're on certain medications that can increase your risk of emergencies like pancreatitis. We talk about GLP-1 products a lot. A common risk or rare risk that is common to understand is pancreatitis, gallstone problems that can come with taking those medications. If you have any of that history, you need to be evaluated to make sure you don't have those risks so that we can make sure to get you out of the hospital as healthy as you came in.
Okay, life-saving information. Dr. Darian Sutton, thank you as always. All right, coming up, Mark Ballas is here telling us about his new role as a judge on the new show Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro.
We are back now with Mark Ballas. He's a 3-time Dancing with the Stars, Len Goodman Mirrorball Trophy winner, and now he's taking on a new role as a judge on the new competition show, Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you for
Friend of
having
the
me.
show. We've had you on numerous times. Okay,
Yes.
we want to talk about this new show, but first, I want to talk to you about Broadway.
Yeah.
Because you just wrapped up your run in Chicago.
I did, yeah.
And you were actually in the show with your partner from Dancing with the Stars, Whitney Levitt. What was that like?
It was great, man. We had such a good time together. It was like a full circle moment because we did a tango on Dancing with the Stars to Cell Block Tango. And then she booked the part of Roxy. I got to go in and audition for Billy, got the gig, and then we did it together. It was amazing. We had the best time.
It was like foreshadowing, doing it on the
Foreshadowing,
show.
yeah. And the audiences were electric. Super grateful to everyone who came out to support us. It was fantastic.
And now you're taking on a new show. Please tell us about Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro. What's that about?
Yeah, so we're looking for a new pro.
Oh,
and the winner of this show will be a pro next season. And what's really cool about it is that I feel like you don't always get to see the process that we go through as pros to create these dances and how we get there in a week. And it's a lot of work. Sometimes we have 2 dances. So the show did an amazing job at creating all these kind of challenges and obstacles for them, like from chemistry, creativity, choreography, and putting time limits on them of things that they would probably experience on Dancing with the Stars. And yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's really, really good.
You're a judge on the show alongside your mother.
Yes.
How's that experience?
It was great. I mean, my mom is the head judge on Strictly Come Dancing. And she trained me, she trained Derek, Julianne, Val, Daniela. She's one of the top coaches in the world for this and is amazing at her craft. So her opinion, her insights. I always say if I ever want a straight shot answer after I dance, I call her and she'll give it to me straight.
I was going to say, any arguments with you and Mom?
You what?
I said, any arguments with you and Mom?
There's a couple, actually. Yeah, because she's always been a judge in this format, and I've always been a pro in this format, so I know what it's like to step into the pro shoes. She knows what it's like to judge and to call things how she sees it.
You're a little more empathetic because you've been on the other end.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I like what I like, of course, but yes, I understand the experience.
And I saw you kind of adjusting. Were you one of the hoping that you could maybe
got
make
a
it
little
on
two-step
the show?
here and there. I mean, I might be able to do something. We'll say. We'll talk behind the scenes.
Yeah, so it's 12 hopefuls.
Yes.
What were you guys looking for?
All of it. All of it. Like, we're looking for someone that has fundamentals in ballroom and Latin dancing, because at the end of the day, Dancing with Stars kind of, even though it's a dance show and there's contemporary and jazz and other things, it kind of is a ballroom show. So obviously that's very important. Someone that can rise to the occasion, handle pressure, just because as a pro, you're kind of the anchor, you're a friend, you're a mentor, you're a choreographer, and you have to always kind of be creative. You don't really have time to have an off day, so you have to kind of just keep it moving. So we're looking for all those elements.
So did you find the next pro?
You'll have to tune in.
Now, what about other Broadway shows that you're doing? Is there anything else that you want to do or you're looking into?
I mean, I have a list of shows I'd love to do. I mean, I've been pretty vocal about wanting to play Alexander Hamilton in Hamilton. That's something I'd really love to do.
I see it.
I'd also love to do a Broadway show with my wife as well, because my wife's a killer rock singer. So I was saying it'd be kind of cool to go back to Chicago at some point and have her play Roxy. That would be fun. Or we went and saw Hadestown the other day. I was kind of like, that could be a fun one to do together. So yeah, like out of those, like Hamilton, I'd love to do Chicago again just because it was amazing. And my run was so short, like I only got 4 weeks.
Right.
And then I love Hadestown too, so that'd be kind of cool.
One day you will get on the Broadway stage with your wife, but for now you are already working together. You're making music together. What's happening there? What can you tell us?
Yeah, we've been making music together for 10 years. My wife is an amazing singer-songwriter. That's what what she does. But when we had our son, we built a home studio. So we've been making a new full-length project for the last 2 years, and just kind of while being new parents as well. And it's some of my favorite stuff that we've done so far. So I'm looking forward to hopefully start rolling that out later this year.
Any plans to bring your son into the family business?
If he wants to, we'll see. Like right now he's only 2.5, so he's figuring it out. And but yeah, we'll support whatever he wants.
You could make him an EP on your record, like DJ
There
Khaled did.
you know what? He's definitely vocalizing in the back, so he was a part of it.
That's adorable. We mentioned you've done Dancing with the Stars for 20 years. Who's your favorite star to work with?
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh,
Who's
come
your-
on, spill the tea.
Who's your least favorite? You definitely won't do that.
Nah, I'm definitely not doing that.
Who was the best dancer?
I mean, over the years,
Yeah.
there's been so many great dancers over the years. I mean, the great thing about dancing is that you see people at all levels, right? And sometimes someone who has no experience will shock you. Someone who has all the experience will also shock you, because I saw this example, like someone who's like, who has dance experience. It's like, you don't always see the improvement if they start well, but like, it's like being a marathon runner, right? Like if you can run it in 8 seconds, getting it to 7 takes a lot of work, you know?
Yeah.
So over the years, I've seen it all on the show, you know, but I've been impressed by so many people. It's hard to do Dancing with the Stars. I'm impressed with anyone who takes the leap.
Yes, same.
Like you get out there and you come and dance and you put yourself out there in front of the country and in front of you know, the rest of the cast. Like I think that's pretty cool to do.
It is. Thank you so much, Mark.
Yeah, thank
See,
you.
There's still hope for you.
There's still hope, guys. Still hope.
Dancing with the Stars. The Next Pro premieres Monday, July 13th on ABC, and it streams the next day on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. And don't go anywhere. Coming up here on GMA3, how the top 3 powerhouse singers are getting ready for the American Idol finale.
Listen to my story.
Welcome back to GMA3. Tomorrow on GMA, Sigourney Weaver. She is a sci-fi icon starring in Ghostbusters, Alien, and Avatar franchises, to name a few. Now she's joining the Star Wars universe in The Mandalorian and Grogu, and she's going to tell us all about it.
I love Sigourney Weaver, and we love Alfonso Ribeiro. He will be here too. He is one of the busiest guys, and he's going to tell us what's coming up on Dancing with the Stars and also America's Funniest Home Videos.
Gotta love that. And on Wednesday, Bobby Flay will be here doing what he does best, cooking. Flay, where have I heard that name?
You know, it's a good question. From one Flay to another. There's a viral new trend bringing generations of women together through unboxing old wedding dresses. It's a story we first saw in the New York Times, and yes, Sophie Flay, yes, same Flay.
That's where I heard that name from.
Joins us now to talk about it.
Oh, what
Hi,
a transition. Hey guys, good to see you. So many of us have seen the wedding photos of our mothers and grandmothers, but oftentimes we've never seen the actual dress worn on the big day. Well, women of a younger generation are encouraging mom and grandma to say yes to taking the dress out of the box.
What are you opening? Oh, my wedding dress.
Yay.
It's a bonding moment going viral on social media.
Haven't seen you in years.
Mothers unboxing their wedding dresses to share with their daughters for the first time.
Oh my goodness. There's my veil.
Was it always pink like that?
Yeah.
And like a movie moment, for some, it fits like a glove.
What do you think, Grandma? It's beautiful, honey. Can you believe I fit into your dress? I know. Isn't that something?
Bride-to-be Joan Daly tried on her mom Jane's dress from 1992, sharing the sweet moment and paying tribute to her mom's creativity.
She actually made her own wedding dress. She designed it, she sewed it by hand, and she made all of her bridesmaids' dresses as well.
I mean, of all the things she's made that are so beautiful, I think that was the most beautiful thing I've seen.
Over the years, thought about this moment when she would open the dress. I was hoping that she'd want to open it and try it on. It was a full circle moment for me.
It's a sign.
Unlike Annie in Sleepless in Seattle, a rip in the sleeve isn't an issue for Joan and Jane. Something old can sometimes turn into something new. The mother-daughter duo are already plotting alterations so Joan can wear the refreshed dress to her wedding rehearsal.
I don't think the poofy sleeves are going to make it.
As fun as they are.
And as they get ready to celebrate Joan's big day, she now feels like she was able to be part of one she missed.
To try it on and to know that she made it out of a labor of love for her own wedding just felt incredibly special, and it made me just feel like I could be a part of that day even though I wasn't there.
Jane says she also has a surprise plan for her daughter, which involves altering the train from her wedding dress. But for now, she's keeping that a secret from her daughter and from us as well.
We have a lot of thoughts on this story.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really great.
It's so sweet. It's so fun to see that moment of her putting the dress back on.
Yes, good moment.
No
good
poofy
moment.
sleeves, though.
But no poofy sleeves.
No
That's
poofy
out.
sleeves. All right, from that moment to another. Pop news with who else? Hannah Batta.
Hey guys,
Hey,
yeah,
Hannah.
only regular sleeves. Sad to report. We begin pop news with the cast and crew of The Devil Wears Prada 2 having a new reason to strut their stuff on the runway for the second weekend in a row. The sequel that was 20 years in the making has taken home the #1 spot at the box office. And ticket sales in just the last 2 weeks have already blown past the total ticket sales of the original movie. That is astounding. Stanley Tucci has a busy month. The second season of his hit series Tucci in Italy drops today on Disney+, and The Devil Wears Prada 2 is in theaters everywhere now.
I think I'm the only person on the planet who hasn't seen it yet.
What?
Oh, yeah, you are.
I know.
What are you, like, busy or something?
Yeah, it's like those 3 kids. If I could just get them to
I feel like they would like it too. It's fun for the whole family.
That is true. Next to The Mandalorian and Grogu, the big screen adventure is the latest installment in the Star Wars universe, and fans can't wait to see Mando and Baby Yoda go from TV to theaters. Earlier today on GMA, the Mandalorian himself, Pedro Pascal, stopped by to tell us all about it, and he knows he's not necessarily the star. That would be Grogu.
I think it's generous of him to have waited this long for his name to be in the title. You know, from episode 1, season 1, everyone's like, that's the star, you know? So he's been patient. He's earned it. Oh, man, he deserves the spotlight.
He deserves it. You got to give credit where credit is due. Now, if you want to see both of those stars in action, you can stream all 3 seasons of The Mandalorian on Disney Plus right now. And Star Wars: The Mandalorian and Grogu hits theaters on May 22nd. Tomorrow, by the way, another one of the movie stars, Sigourney Weaver, will be on GMA to share even more about joining the Star Wars universe. I know you guys were just talking about her.
I love Sigourney Weaver. She's an icon.
Same.
Excited. And it all comes down to tonight, because we are finally to the American Idol season finale. Over the weekend, the top 3 powerhouse singers got extra special welcome home celebrations to their hometowns. Let's start with Keela Richardson being honored in Pensacola, Florida, with thousands of fans flooding the streets to cheer her on. Hannah Harper went on stage in Willow Springs, Missouri to serenade the crowd with a Jody Messina song, and then Jody herself showed up for a duet. Meanwhile, Jordan McCullough returned home to Tennessee just outside of Nashville and got to perform on stage at the Grand Ole Opry and celebrate with a parade through his hometown's Main Street. That was nothing short of epic. Tonight, Alicia Keys joins as a guest judge, and there are some all-star performances lined up from Motley Crue to Brad Paisley and a whole lot more. The season finale of American Idol airs tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Simulcast right here on ABC and Disney Plus. And by the way, it streams tomorrow on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus. Got all that?
All right, got it all. Good synergy there. Great synergy in pop news. We appreciate you. And Sophie, thanks for sticking around. And hope you stick around too, because coming up, we've got Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel Live in the house.
We are back now with our favorite security guard from Jimmy Kimmel Live, Guillermo. Welcome.
Hey.
Thank you.
Okay, let's be honest, because you are so much more than a security guard, obviously.
Yeah,
Anyone
everything.
who watches, yes, you're everything to the show. You and Jimmy have been together for 23 years
23
now.
years, yes.
That's incredible. What has that relationship been like over the years, both what we see on TV and also off screen as well?
Well, you know what? It's the same, because he's a nice guy. He's my friend. He's my boss. If I have a problem, I ask him, you know, for an advice. You know, I say, what can I do? Everything, you know, and he's great. He's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, you're fantastic too, and you've had so many great moments over the years. You're a part of the culture at this point. We understand that one of your favorite moments in all your history on Jimmy Kimmel Live involves a kiss from an Oscar winner. Is that true?
Yeah.
What happened?
Every year they have the Oscars, and I was looking forward to see Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
She always stopped for a tequila shot and for a kiss.
Oh, there you go. There.
Oh my God.
What a moment. What did that feel like?
Oh my God, that felt great. It was the best. I was like, oh my God. It's like I had a question for her, and I like, I forgot that question. I got so nervous. I was like, oh my God. But that kiss, I was like, oh my God. It was great. One of the best things that happened in my life.
Understandable. Is Charlize your favorite guest you've ever had?
Yeah, Charlize, she's great.
I wonder why.
She's so sweet and everything. You know, she's like, she treats everybody with respect, and she's so sweet.
Yeah.
Now, your wife, you don't have to worry about her getting jealous, do you? Because she has a favorite of her own.
Oh, yeah, she does, yeah, because I tell her, oh, my God, I love Charlize so much. Charlize is the best, oh, my God. And she told me, oh, I love Matt Damon. Matt Damon, that's my crush. Matt Damon, he's so handsome, got a good actor and everything. And she met him, and he's another nice guy, too. He was real humble, real good people.
I thought you weren't supposed to like Matt Damon.
No, that's Jimmy. That's Jimmy. I like him.
Okay, good.
You're allowed to like him.
Yeah.
Your son Benji, 14 years old.
He's 14 years old. 14 years old. He's going to start high school in like 2 months and a half.
Wow.
Nice,
Does he love all the attention that your job brings?
You know what? He doesn't like the attention, because all his friends, they sometimes they tell him, oh, LeBron James doesn't like your dad. LeBron James doesn't like your dad. He never talked to him and everything. What he likes is that every year we go on vacation. He goes, Dad, where we go? Are we going to Cancun? Are we going to Mexico? Where are we going? You know, He likes that, but he doesn't like. He's real shy, you know, real quiet. So he doesn't like too much attention.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you take a lot of attention and you deserve it too. You're a busy man. You've got, you know, the red carpets that you go to. You've got the nightly show, but you've also started a business. You say it's your American dream and you're leaving it as a legacy to your son. What are you working on?
So I have a Guillermo salsa.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Guillermo salsa is real good. It's fresh. And I was like, you know what? I had a drink. I go like, salsa, it goes with everything.
Yes.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Is it a family recipe?
Well, you know what? Actually, not really. It was, but a little bit, you know, a little bit. But we got together with Chris Crispy. He owns a hummus company, and he said we should have you should have your own salsa. You know, we partnered together and everything. And I just told him, well, we can make, you know, like, you know, my grandma made this salsa, but he had an idea too, so we put it together, and it's great. We have 3 types. We have medium, and we have spicy, and we have like regular one for like everybody, you know. Miles, yeah. Okay. I call it gringo. So.
Yeah, I was just about to say that sounds like it's up my alley, but I didn't want to reveal myself as being super white. There you go.
You didn't have to reveal.
I don't say that, but I don't say that, but in my house, I say like, oh, let me make some scrambled eggs, like white sauce.
All right.
All right. Speaking of career pivot, you recently had a chance to hang out with the Savannah Bananas. So are you stepping up to the plate soon? What's going on?
Oh my God! You know what? that was a great experience. You know, like it's like I always played baseball when I was a kid and everything, but playing with them, it was a lot of fun. You know, it was like how they practice and everything, and everybody was so cool and everything. Unfortunately, because the coach didn't, you know, he didn't let me play because of, you know, like insurance and policy and all that and everything. He didn't want me to get hurt and everything like that.
Oh, but you were a cheerleader.
So you just got to be a cheerleader.
Oh my God, you see those? Yeah.
Good move.
Like, yeah.
Look at those moves.
Who has more fun than you, man? Yeah. You just live life to the fullest. It's so nice.
Listen, I'm blessed. I thank God every day. Every day is different. You know, I enjoy what I'm doing and everything. I say thank God. You know, I get to do every day different things, you know, like, you know, tomorrow I'll be doing, you know, like flying, whatever, doing a parachute, whatever. I say, I just enjoy it. Life is too short. You got to enjoy it, you know.
And we love watching you.
Oh, thank you so
much for being here.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you, Guillermo.
Jimmy Kimmel Live airs weeknights at 11:35, 10:35 Central on ABC right here. And coming up, Lori B is here with ABC Secret Savings with wardrobe hacks to save you time and money.
All right, back now with ABC Secret Savings GMA Lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamotto is here with wardrobe hacks just in time for summer events and beyond. What's going on, Lori? What did you got for us today?
I'm so happy to be with you guys today. We're going to start with the Thompson tee. So these were created, you'll see they look like a regular cool t-shirt, right? But there's something extra special about them. They have, you'll see under the arm, a sweat barrier that's built in. So that's going to block any underarm sweat and odor, so that you have all-day freshness.
Oh, this is nice.
And Rhiannon, and I hope you do laundry in your house. I was going to say, Rhiannon, music to our ears, but you know what?
I do the laundry, okay?
I bet you're doing laundry.
I do a lot of loads in the house, okay?
Equal opportunity laundry doers over here. And you'll cut down on your laundry because you won't always have to keep, you know, washing if you sweat a little bit. That's what's so great about these. You can wear them under sweaters, jackets, blazers. They lay nice and flat, and you can save 40% on the styles that are both for men and women.
You still need deodorant.
Yes. Oh, God. PSA. Thank you for that reminder, Rhiannon. Okay, so this is kind of cool. This is called Grippy, and it's a liquid body tape. So, Ike, you may not know this, but I'm sure your wife does. Rhiannon and I are very familiar that sometimes if you have something that's strapless or an accessory that
or your shirt's popping open, you might need to, you know,
tape it down. Or I like to use this on my slingbacks because that strap often falls down. Grippy makes a fast-drying formula, so you can use it on the fabric or you can use it on your skin. It's sweat and water resistant, easy, mess-free application. So you just put it on and it peels off, or with warm water and soap, just gently washes away, and you can save more than 40%. In the summertime, especially like with wedding season, graduations, baby showers, all that stuff going on, this is fantastic.
This is great because the actual tape that they make can sometimes ruin your clothes.
Exactly, and it hurts.
And it
Coming
hurts.
off, this doesn't.
Got a grip.
So get the grippy.
Got a
Okay,
grip.
this is a really interesting story. This is DIY hair ties. Now these are
hair ties.
Yeah, these are hair ties. So these are designed to look good and be gentle on your hair and stay in place without slipping or snapping. But they're based on the idea that not everybody's hair. Ike's already touching his.
Yeah, Ike, these are perfect for you.
Not everybody's hair is one size, right? So if you have a lot of volume or a lot of thickness on your hair, you can use 4 loops with these. If you have...
It even says the suggested 2 loops for finer hair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Rihanna, let me just show you down here. You see this wheel? That has the thread that's 2 times stronger, 13 times as strong, and you can customize how many loops you're going to need.
That's
So if you
brilliant.
need it for the bottom of braids, and it was created by a professional volleyball coach and his wife, and she was having a lot of trouble keeping her hair, her ponytails in place, and it was distracting from the game. So a great thing for athletes, a great thing for kids. Like I feel like my daughters would really love this, and you can save up to 48% right now.
You a 2-looper?
I'm a 2-looper. How'd you know? That's good.
I can see it.
Okay, here's something we can all get into, because we don't want pain. We want nice pain-free alignment. We want whole body wellness, and it all starts with your feet. This is Fulton's signature cork base, and it's going to mold right to your foot, so you get that support and you get that alignment. It works with any arch height, I guess you would call it. I have very flat feet. My husband has very high arches, and like this would work for either one of us.
Nice.
And they also have classic insoles that will help you stand taller and pain-free and be just sort of more aligned. So this is great. You can stay cozy and supported with the house slippers.
Those are
at
nice.
the same time. I know, and they're very sleek.
Yeah.
I feel like they're very like Scandinavian looking,
Yeah.
right? Like very minimalist,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
cool, and you can save 25% from them.
That is
And
great.
this, I feel like everybody also is going to love. You know, the average American household is spending around $350 on sneakers, you guys. But with this is from Sneaker Erasers. You can clean your sneakers and keep them longer. So watch, I'm just gonna show you. You take the white side of this, it's been activated with water, and you can just start scraping it.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. Yeah.
See
That's
how it's
awesome.
coming right off? So this is great. Works on all different kinds of sneakers. And it's like a pencil, so you can, a pencil eraser, so you can use it over and over.
Oh, nice.
Right, which we love.
It's not
more
one and done.
sustainable. Nope. And then this is, are you a golfer?
I do not golf.
You do not golf. Do you golf? Somebody here. Maybe Will Reeve.
Will Reeve is the
We got
golfer.
something for you, Will Reeve.
All right, well, I'll grab some for you, Will.
Yeah, so the golf erasers are going to keep the grooves of the golf ball nice and clean, and your golf shoes, which get really dirty, going to keep those nice and spotless for your shoes and for your gear, and you can save more than 35%.
Okay, don't scuff the
as
shoes up. I
always.
love that.
There you go.
Yes, thanks to all these great brands and more than 20 additional deals that are live right now in our ABC Secret Savings Special, all for May. Check out these huge savings by scanning that QR code right there on the bottom of your screen. Go to abc.secretsavings.com, and of course, we will be right back.
These are brilliant.
Yeah, these are
Yeah,
awesome.
if you have kids.
Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, and for more news, check out What You Need to Know anytime on Disney+. Have a phenomenal day, guys.
Yes, see you tomorrow, everyone.
I need those golf shoes.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I forgot to grab you.